Welcome to Behind the Trigger, and these are the North American Arm little revolvers. And yes, I do carry these ones, and we're going to go over the carry options here in a few. Just want to talk about the guns first. This one is their little 22 minute revolver chambered in 22 long rifle. In order to remove the cylinder, just pull the hammer back till it clicks. Pull out the pin, roll the cylinder out, then obviously this is empty. You take the little rod and just knock them right out. Okay, reinstall the cylinder, pretty simple. But before that, I want to show you one thing. These do have safety notches. You can see the cartridge goes here, so the firing pin would fire right there at that notch. When you carry it, you should always carry it on the safety notch. That way there's no accidental discharge. So you just take the cylinder, you roll it in, line it up a little bit, take your pin, it's got a little button on it, push it, and that releases that little ball right there, a little detent. Slide it in, you hear it click in, it won't come out. Just give it a little turn so it clicks into the notch. Then to get it in the safety notch, you just simply pull the hammer back, you rotate it, and you pull the trigger while holding the hammer, okay? And it's locked in the safety notch, okay? And this one actually came with these little rubber grips, and it came with this little holster. This is actually a really good holster. Have not been using this holster up until recently because I used to carry this one in their belt buckle. Okay, this is a nice little way to carry it. The only thing I didn't like about it is this button. They do have a newer updated version where it has a magnet right here. However, the biggest issue is trying to get it out because that magnet is so strong. And the barrel has a little lip right there for the buckle has a lip right here for the barrel, so it just slides in and it'll lock in like that. Now this belt buckle also came with a set of aluminum grips, okay? So these grips have a little notch machined into them, and what happens is there's a piece of spring seal right here. You can see it split. That notch would catch right in between the two. Then when you push the button, it'll open it up, allow you to remove it. Very good retention system. I just don't like the issue with the button hanging out there, so I stopped carrying it that way once I got a different holster for this one. This one came with the boot grips, and it is chambered in 22 long rifle and 22 Magnum. So this is very nice. I like shooting this one. The boot grip's really nice. Get a nice grip on this one. Okay, it's a nice solid grip. And like I said, it did come with the conversion cylinder for a 22 long rifle, which is right here. The way I used to carry this one is with their grip holster, okay? Very nice. It's a very nice way to carry it. It's got a little clip back just like a pocket knife, so you store it in your pocket. The only problem I had with this is the holding on to it. Very awkward because of the taper. It made it want to pop out of your hands. It didn't pop out of my hands, it just to feel like it wanted to come out, okay? The other thing is if you have this clip on this side for right-handed carry, same thing. That clip is now in your hand. If you're a lefty, you're going to be gripping that clip in your palm. So it really good carry solution. I carried it for quite a few years like this until I got their skeleton holster, which is this one right here. And the way this holds it, and they also do make this for the 22 long rifle, and I debated on which one I was going to get it for, so I got it for the 22 Magnum. Basically, just behind the trigger goes right here. Then there's a pin right there, and the takedown pin slips there, and it locks in place. this still is relatively new, and it's kind of, I need to break it in. Still working on breaking it in. But let's see if I can do this. Kind of line it up. Like I said, it's very, very, very stiff. Because the way it's machined, it's really tight tolerances. So it's been a while since I did it. But anyways, so it kind of goes like there, and as you can see, this would go right there, kind of like that. Obviously, it's not locked in because I don't have it between these two posts. Where the difficulty is right here where it's machined out. Okay, very tight clearance. You have to have that pushed. You have to have it in just the right location for the drop in to lock that pin in. So what's happening is when you go to put it in, the cylinder will touch just the very edge. It'll touch. Let's flip this around this way. It'll touch that very edge, okay? And it always catches that very edge. The other issue with this type of holster is this right here has a very, very sharp edge, okay? Which can lead to some, not scratching, but some, we'll call it scuff marks on the barrel. I don't know if you can see that or not, but right there you can see how it's like kind of polished. It's going to happen, especially if you wear any of these as a belt buckle. Regardless of the way it's being carried, it's just the location of it. It's going to be prone to some wear. You're going to be rubbing on things. Keep that in mind too, because if you're on things like cars and that, if you're working on a car, definitely don't want to be wearing one of these. Okay? If you have any questions about the North American Army Mini Revolvers, go ahead, hit up the comment section. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Until next time.